Hello everybody and welcome to today's review of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It is the new film directed by Sam Raimi starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Elizabeth Olsen. Now, even though this is the second installment of Doctor Strange, this is technically not a sequel to the 2016 movie. As many of you know, we are entering phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which means that every single movie that comes out has some direct consequences to not just one character, but to all of them. So if you haven't seen the films Avengers Infinity War, Endgame, Spider-Man No Way Home, or even the Disney Plus shows Loki or WandaVision, you may want to do your research before seeing this movie. The film is centered on a little girl named America Chavez who has the ability to travel through different parts of the multiverse. In each universe, she meets the same people but in a different reality. Meanwhile, America is being pursued by an evil demon who is after her abilities for its own personal use. So she enters into our universe and seeks the help of Doctor Strange, the master of the mystic arts, who quickly realizes that this isn't sorcery, but actually witchcraft. And so he seeks the alliance of the only other person that he can turn to, and that's Wanda Maximoff, otherwise known as the Scarlet Witch. And that's about as much as I can say without giving anything away, because there is literally a lot of things that could spoil the movie for you, and I'm gonna try to avoid doing any of that. So here's the thing. I was looking forward to this movie, particularly because ever since I saw Avengers Infinity War, Doctor Strange has become my favorite character of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Ever since I was a kid, I always enjoyed stories about magicians, wizards, or fantasy in general, and seeing elements of the fantasy genre being implemented in the superhero genre, I found that pretty cool. But also, I just fell in love with his character. Yes, he is arrogant at times, but he is also brilliant, a natural leader, and he acts selflessly. With all these mystical powers that he possesses, he can do anything that he wants. He even knows how to break rules, but he never does it for his own benefit. Any decision that he makes, it's always calculated to how it would benefit mankind as a whole. And after watching this movie, I actually grew to respect the character even more because, like in every situation that he ends up in, he always has to make tough decisions. And in the end, he has to pay a heavy price, and this film is no exception to that. Benedict Cumberbatch once again is great as Doctor Strange, but the biggest scene stealer here is Elizabeth Olsen, who returns as Wanda Maximoff. She was fantastic in the show WandaVision, but now she even took it a step further, and this is probably her best performance, not only as the character, but as an actress in general. And also Sam Raimi as the director. I mean, a lot of people have been saying that he was going to take this to a whole new level, that he was going to implement the horror genre and bring it to this film. There is a little sequence in this film that really screams horror. Seriously, the violence in that film went from here to here. If you're a parent with kids, I would actually advise you to think before taking your kid to see this movie, because there are a lot of dark elements in this film and even some sequences that may be too frightening for your kids to watch. Not to say that that's a bad thing. I actually thought those sequences were really cool. That was very bold. Sadly, that's all the good things that I have to say about this film, because this film was very messy and very inconsistent when it comes to tone. I mean, it is kind of genre bending because you have science fiction, fantasy, and horror all in one film, but they don't really mix very well. Honestly, because Sam Raimi has a lot of experience in the horror genre, he really put a lot more passion into the horror aspect of this film than anything else. I just wish he would have taken that amount of passion and care into the rest of the film. Another great example I could say about that is the actress playing America Chavez, Xochitl Gomez. Honestly, I didn't care much for her performance. At times, I even felt that it was way over the top. Now, other than the Spider-Man trilogy, I'm not that well versed in Sam Raimi's work, but a colleague of mine has told me that Sam Raimi has been known to include camp in his work. But if you're gonna go that route, you might as well apply that direction to every single actor in this movie, otherwise she stands out as the worst performer in the movie. Also, the film is way overblown with CGI and a lot of jokes that just really didn't land for me. It felt like they were just inserting jokes into the film to kind of bring a little lightness to an already dark film. And I'm telling you, that 20-minute sequence that I mentioned earlier is dark. If the whole movie was like that, it would have been great. It would have been something new, something different for us to enjoy. This wasn't a bad film by any means. There were parts in the film that I really enjoyed, and there were certain characters that made an appearance in this film that really got me excited. Unfortunately, as a whole, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is pretty weak. Like I said, the comedy was flat, the CGI was overblown, and there were parts in the film that felt like they were inserted to make the film more accessible to kids. And even though it is entertaining enough, I'd still say it's still a messy movie. So I'm gonna give Doctor Strange a C+. Thank you for watching my video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to see you again next time.